We don't think about that. To us, there is no winning streak. We go into each game feeling like we can win, and we do everything in our power to make that happen. Simple as that. It's the only way you can approach this kind of thing without driving yourself crazy, you know what I mean?
Wow, an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
For sure. But I gotta give it up to my teammates. They were getting me the ball in good spots, setting solid screens, and looking for me whenever they could. Coach, too. He saw I was on a roll and kept calling plays to take advantage of it. Good night all around.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
It's a nice milestone for sure. I mean, I'm just blessed to be playing in the NBA, and making the starting lineup means that I've been playing well and improving my game. Still a lot I want to do in this league, and hopefully I can keep making my family proud. Oh, and shout out to my pops. I know he's watching this back home. Love you, Pops.
Defense will be a little too much for them. I'm just ready to win. Lose is not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best. This makes me want to try to... Defense will be a little too much for them. I'm just ready to win.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Memphis Grizzlies at FedEx Forum. Last game for Memphis, they picked up the W against Oklahoma City. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give back to Kenny.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We're at the home of the Grizzlies, the FedEx Forum in beautiful Memphis, Tennessee.
Ready to go?
And, of course, Patrick Beverly. This is their first game without him.
Well, to say the deal changed.
look and feel of this franchise is stating the obvious. I mean, they are a vastly different team than they were a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than the short-term.
Exactly. I mean, trading away a player with his talents is clearly a big picture deal. I mean, you have to balance fit and talent as well as upside, and then to throw in the financial consideration. So this is more than just about the play.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with help. And it's Freak in at the one. And Zach Randolph drops them both. Here's Freak. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Allen against Harden. Dishes it to Freak. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Conley with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. Johnson outside. Randolph a screen on Ariza. To the right side. The 8-footer. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Now here is Conley. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. To the inside. Shot from 12. That one a little long. The Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Harden kicks to Freak. And Houston again with the bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 7-point differential. Pass to Len. Randolph a screen. On the wing, Johnson. To halt the run. And it's good. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's Harden with the drive. Stolen by Len. Johnson outside. Tries to save it. Randolph dishes to Allen. A baseline J. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Freak. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now here's Conley. Johnson outside. Len passes to Allen. He feeds it to Johnson. 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Johnson's got 5 now. Houston in the lead. Freak kicks to Harden. It's Beasley on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Allen. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Conley dishes to Randolph. And the rebound goes to Howard. Rockets leading by 4. Dorsberg had a chance to catch up with head coach Dave Yeager. Doris, what do you have to say?
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
The Grizzlies trail by 4.
Patience. Patience.
Some changes for Memphis.
Is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense
The Grizzlies shooting 43% for the game. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. And Stevenson is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Len in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And good on the basket. Book it. And now it's a 12-point Houston lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Stevenson against Beasley. The dish now to Conley. For the 3. The shot is off. The Rockets go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Here is Conley. The Rockets making the shot. Kicks to Randolph. Right block shot. That misses off the backboard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that one's good. 9 points for Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Harden the pass to Capella. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. 5 on the clock. Here's Randolph. They get it again. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Conley grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
He dishes it to Randolph. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Grease Girls.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Harden. Putting up about 18 points per. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Jared Bayless has checked in for Michael Beasley. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He finished with 27 points, and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. It's games like this that have propelled his team to wins early on this season.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spile. No doubt about it.
Now Conley. Following the three-point attempt by Freak, Johnson goes in. Len sets a screen for Stevenson. Tipped away. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Here's Randolph. Following the basket by Freak. The drive by Randolph, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. I mean, that's a tough break.
And that does it for the first.
All right, Memphis, you got your...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley, and it's Freak in at the 1 spot. Here is Harden. Len grabs the board.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Len sets a screen for Allen. Pass to Len, feeds it to Conley. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Randolph can't hit.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Freak kicks to Harden. Unloads from 13. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Harden dishes to Freak. Shoots. It's rebounded by Memphis. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Randolph. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Randolph's got his second basket of the night.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too
we
easy.
can show you the list of the
Get
most
into them on the
explosive
perimeter.
shooting guards in the NBA so far. Fourth, James Harden.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
Now Conley. 6 points for him. Here's Johnson. Outside for Randolph. Back to Conley. Left side Randolph. And another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 9 points. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Allen is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Len. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The shot's good from Randolph.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Beasley sets a screen for Harden. To the paint. Here's Freak. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Stevenson passes to Johnson. Allen outside. Now the feed to Johnson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Johnson. 12 points and a pair of blocks to go along.